Premiership. It's Leeds United against Tottenham Hotspur. Leeds, the only unbeaten side in the Premiership. Tottenham have just won 3 on the bounce. Guy Mowbray is your commentator.
Leeds United may be the nation's only undefeated team on the home front, but the victory train just spluttered slightly in Troyes on Thursday, with Robbie Keane's second half strike vital for UEFA Cup continuation. 2 changes from then, with Lee Bowyer back in the fold, and captain Rio Ferdinand also returns, ready to keep tabs on cousin Les. Spurs are unchanged as they set out for a 4th successive Premiership win, a run not achieved in over 6 years. Dean Richards has already played and lost at Elland Road this season in Southampton's colours, while Darren Anderson has fonder memories of the place. He netted twice in Spurs' last and only Premiership win here. Steve Bennett takes the whistle for this one. It's a high noon clash with high hopes all round. 2nd versus 8th in the FA Barclaycard Premiership at the start of the afternoon. A win for Leeds would guarantee them a return to top spot by the end of it. Robbie Keane scored such an important goal in France on Thursday. There's Darren Anderson trying to get to the ball. Bowyer got there before him. Again Lee Bowyer. Showed too much of it to Freund. Back has asked a lot of Harry Kewell. Rico happy to play it down the line. Martin, Rio Ferdinand and now Danny Mills all hopeful of being included in Sven-Göran Eriksson's England squad named tomorrow. This is Bowyer, he's onside. Keane making a burst into the centre. Bowyer going in there himself. Playing it though rather poorly straight into the chest of Sullivan ultimately. First signs of promise from Leeds United. Now it's Spurs on the counter. Sheringham. Boos ring round for the former Manchester United man. Excellent link up between Poyet and Ziga, but Poyet's finish was found wanting. Gus Poyet has scored 3 in his last 4 Tottenham games. His first goals for the club. Backer climbing above Anderton, but there's no free kick. Viduka will continue. This is Harte. Viduka turning away from 2. Perry didn't let him go too far though. Poyet ran straight into Decor. Decor through for Lee Bowyer. Onside. Great chance Bowyer. Oh! Wonderful opportunity spurned by Lee Bowyer. Timed the run to perfection. No flag. 1-on-1. Just the wrong side of the post. Anderson. Rico just threatened to make a break on the right-hand side. Les Ferdinand finally is dispossessed by his younger cousin. And Rio has played it up towards Harry Kewell. Kewell is away, he'll have to go alone. No white shirts in the centre just yet. Kewell's shot. Always going to be difficult, a tight angle. Comfortably smothered by the chest of Sullivan. Sullivan again aims for the veteran strike force of Sheringham and Ferdinand. Sheringham will win the ball as well through sheer endeavour. Anderson, better control that time. Still Anderson, got away from the wrestling arms of Harte. Anderson across, and Les Ferdinand found it just behind him. Ziga drifts infield past Mills. Good ball. Sheringham couldn't adjust. First chance was better than the second. A wonderful bit of skill from Darren Anderson in between 2. Difficult one to defend. It only needed a touch from Les Ferdinand. When the ball came back in, Teddy Sheringham found himself just moving the wrong way. A slightly subdued feel to the Elland Road afternoon so far. Some people still enjoying their Sunday lie-in. Backer. Bowyer pointing, Keane calling. This is Lee Bowyer! Oh, did everything right to catch Neil Sullivan almost off his guard. Maybe didn't quite connect with the shot firmly enough. Across the face of the goalkeeper who read it well. Anderson in the way. To Rico now. Back with Anderson. Too strong for Les Ferdinand. Harte. Robbie Keane will get there. Ahead of Dean Richards. 3 in the middle. Keane twisting and turning. Standing one up for Kuehl. Harry Kuehl didn't catch the volley quite right. He hammered it into the deck and it bounced over the bar. Excellent approach work from Robbie Keane. Dean Richards didn't know which way he was going to twist. And he picked out Harry Kuehl pretty well too. Now Ziga. Tarico. Ferdinand's header clear falls to Anderton. Anderton will take it on his right foot. And Martin knew it was going over. And Spurs are getting closer. Darren Anderton does have a good record of scoring in this fixture. He scored in Spurs' last 3 wins over Leeds United. Johnson. Ziga there again. Sheringham. Had options left and right. Ziga will find Teddy Sheringham again. In fact, it's bypassed him. It's Poyet. Poyet shot! Wonderful goal! Top quality finish from Gus Poyet. And Spurs have the lead that their performance since the restart has warranted. Sheringham led the charge. Ziga, I'm sure, was looking for Sheringham again, but it went straight past the England man all the way to Poyet. Picked his spot and found it with unerring accuracy. It's a great goal. It's 1-0 Tottenham. Gus Poyet's 4th goal in his last 5 games. His 4th goal for Spurs too. David O'Leary's side are unbeaten at home in the Premiership since Newcastle's 3-1 win here back in January, a run of 11 games. Maybe coming to an end. Actually only been 8 Spurs wins in 41 league trips here. Not one of their happier destinations. Viduka. Looking for support. Seth Johnson is calling. Decor arrives. Decor shoots and it's blocked by King. Decor keeps going. Little dink for Viduka. Offside. Offside, Mark Viduka. From a Leeds point of view, a real shame, because it was wonderfully well worked by Olivier Decor. Twice he found himself hemmed in. That's a delicious chip over the top, but Viduka had strayed slightly too early. The volley doesn't count. Into the area now. Backus flick finds Kuehl. Tarico stands his ground in front of Harry Kuehl. Good defensive work. This is Harte now. Right footy in Harte. It's gone in. Harte with a rare bullet from his right foot. And Neil Sullivan will want to forget it. Leeds level on the hour mark. We've seen Harte hit them with his left plenty enough. And it came back to him this time. The left foot shot wasn't on. Right foot was. Why not have a go when you can hit them like that? And Sullivan, well, he made a mess of it. He's coming with power, but he should really have dealt with that, Neil Sullivan. Johnson. Anderton's challenge. Ferdinand finds Sheringham. Holds up the play. Ferdinand was being watched by 2 in the middle. Tarico runs straight into Decor. And it's through for Robbie Keane, who's onside. Robbie Keane for Leeds. Sullivan's right leg saves Spurs from going behind. And this the best of the chances we've had since the goals. Robbie Keane pursued by Richards. Maybe that did enough to put him off. Keane claiming he was being held. And the change is going to see Robbie Keane replaced by Alan Smith. Robbie Keane gets a generous reception from the Leeds United fans. Worked and worked, but not got the goal. Maybe Alan Smith can. Only 1 to his name so far this season, but a good record of scoring against Spurs. 2 in this fixture last season as Leeds won 4-3. David O'Leary, having made his second substitution of the afternoon, and one which was very unpopular with the player going off. Robbie Keane not happy at all. He wants to play the full 90. Says it all. This is Alan Smith. Holding off to Rico. Holding on for Harry Kewell to arrive to help out. Kewell, excellent ball. Johnson into Viduka. Now it's Decor. Wouldn't sit for the shot. Bakker will have a go! Leeds claim the corner. Bakker most strongly. He felt Sullivan had saved this. Certainly Leeds took their time. The shot wasn't on until Bakker turned. When he hit it, he felt Sullivan flicked it with his glove. Goal kick though. Ledley King strides forward again to try and move Spurs forward. Leeds throw much to Les Ferdinand's anger. Still sees the funny side, Les, though. Richards' header, dangerous one, and Kewell nipping in to score for Leeds. A calamity in the Tottenham defence. Neil Sullivan's had an unhappy afternoon. Harry Kewell takes full advantage. As it was thrown in, there seemed no danger. It was a risky back header by Richards. Kewell spotted what was on, darting in between Perry and Sullivan. A real opportunist strike. Kewell got a taste for it again. Smith's cross over Sullivan. Nearly met by Viduka. Shot or cross? Smith's expression suggests it was a cheeky chip. Towards Les Ferdinand. Now Sheringham. Ferdinand back across to Ziga. Leeds are getting men back in numbers quickly. In towards Sheringham. It came off Rio Ferdinand. Spurs corner. There is a little bit of hope left in this game. We are now entering the 4th minute of stoppage time. Ziga to put it across. Scramble, and Dean Richards didn't get a clean contact. Leeds clear after a nervy moment. Sullivan, how he would have wanted to see that going. And that's it, full time at Ellen Road. Leeds United have beaten Spurs to go back to the top of the FA Barclaycard Premiership. Handshake between David O'Leary and Glenn Hoddle, and an afternoon Neil Sullivan will want to forget. Harry Kewell, the match winner, before departing for international duty with Australia. Ian Harte with a rare right-footed goal to get Leeds back into the game. It's the full 3 points for the home side. It's Leeds United 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1.
Thought we should have come in at half-time, a couple of goals up. We missed some good chances. But really, their first chance, really, they've gone and taken it. It's good by player, but very easy the way we let them. A very soft goal, the way we've gone and let them have a striker goal like that. But it sparked us into life.
We've given 2 goals away, you know, just like we have. We've shot ourselves in the foot today. I've just said to the lads in there, you know, there's not a lot I can say. We're bitterly disappointed, of course, but it's the way we've given the 2 goals away, being 1-0 up, and I didn't feel that they were really going to get back in the game.
The team performance was what was all important, and we managed to get the result. It was a scrappy game, but said we created chances in the first half, and always felt capable of creating chances, and you get a rub of the green and sometimes put them away.
It's lovely that you've got 2 weeks to your next game. We shut down, and we're top of the league, which is full credit to all the players here.